Well, that's full time. Manchester United are in the Europa League final, and they've done it in convincing fashion as well. 4-1 winners on the night, 7-1 on aggregate. Quite incredible, Mike Phelan, that performance, wasn't it?
It was incredible for two different reasons. On the night, for 70 minutes, they were poor. There were question marks again about United, but after that, with the substitutions, and the manager probably has to take credit for that as well. He was confident enough to put them on, and they have actually done the business for him, particularly Mount and Ahmad. They came on and they added a little bit more thrust. United went more forward, and it hurt Athletic. But Athletic really will be a makeshift team, not their strongest team. Probably dominated the game for most of the game, but the game's about goals. It's all about goals, and United scored many more than Atletico.
They won the first leg 3-0. They've won the second leg 4-1, 7-1 on aggregate. They're through to their first Europa League final since 2021. What will this mean to the fans who've had to endure some pretty rough games that they've had to watch at this Manchester United team?
Oh, this will mean everything to the fans. The fans love to travel, best of times, and to travel to a final is part of what Manchester United are about. And I think, disappointing season, but all eyes now to look forward to a final in Bilbao against Tottenham. So should be really, really interesting, that final.
Why do you think they've been so good in Europe? Because they're the only unbeaten team in the Europa League this season. 9 wins and 5 draws. Ruben Amorim as well, unbeaten in all 10 Europa League matches. Man United manager, 8 wins and 2 draws. That's the longest unbeaten start in European competition for the club since Sir Alex Ferguson, who managed 11. So if he wins the final, he'll match that. But why has it worked so well in Europe?
I think the style of play in Europe suits them a little bit. Probably the players enjoy it more. It's not as chaotic and as frantic like the Premier League. And I think it's also a mindset. It's a mindset that United have found themselves having a poor season, really poor season. But in Europe, they've been able to sort of find a way. And I think that's been really important for them. It's kept that season going for them when it could have disintegrated in front of them pretty early on.
Will they need to find another level now for this final?
Well, it depends whether the Tottenham team turn up, and I think Tottenham have done well. I'm really pleased for Tottenham from the point of view of Ange, the manager, the coaching staff. I think they've really stuck to the task, and they've actually done something. I've been flicking a little bit between the games. They've actually gone away from home, and it's a hard result to get. Bodo Glimt have been sensational at home in this competition, but the tactics were spot on. They executed them well, and they threw to a final. So it's all good. It's all good for English football.
Stephen, we're still waiting for the final whistle to confirm. It will be Tottenham, but how come we haven't heard it yet?
Yeah, so there's a penalty check here against Tottenham. Pedro, it's not a penalty. Ball over the top. Porro comes around, actually in a really good position, and just clears the ball out to the left-hand side. I think Berg goes down. The ref has been sent off the screen. I think it's going to be changed. It's actually a really good defensive position for him. It's good clearance as well, and I think this is going to be chalked off. Not going to be a penalty, I wouldn't have thought. And then, no penalty. Tottenham are going to get their clean sheet. They've gone 30 seconds over the 3 minutes at a time, so it's going to be Tottenham in the final of Manchester United, and it's been a wonderful performance. It really has. Solid, like the back four, so intact all the time. Bentancur and Bissouma in front, I thought, were excellent. 2 fullbacks, brilliant. Solanke running the lines, working hard. It was a really assured performance for Tottenham. Vicario not making mistakes, putting the ball forward early. And I showed a side to them that I think a lot of people didn't get. But listen, forget about the league. It's all about the Europa. It's all about,
it always has been, right?
It's gone. It's all about the Europa League now. There's a trophy at stake, and that's it. They're in.
Wow, incredible stuff. Just time to tell you as well that Chelsea have